I suppose I should admit something. I did actually manage to complete one of the dueling events. It took right around 52-ish tickets, which I got while I was obsessively playing this game trying to get the Rowan's Family Tree quest done. So whenever they have these, all I have to do is play it do an energy game to get stars 3 or 4 times every single day, and then it will be accomplishable. What? Oh, there we go. Well, let's see what this leak jinx does. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I'm fine. I don't know if I ever showed this one, because I don't really know where I got it, but apparently there's also a targeting charm, which is absolutely ridiculous. Like, what is that? What is that? It was your... What, are you supposed to be a person? Oh, yay. We can always talk. Go... My goodness. Which is why you're standing there. Don't tell me that Charlie is the expert that you got a hold of, Kiara. Oh my gosh, he is. You must know all about them, considering you almost got some on yourself that one time you were being an idiot. See, if a dragon had burned him, he would be, well, gone. There'd be nothing left of him. Maybe from a baby dragon? I've never encountered a spell that makes fire. Just Incendio and Confringo. And Bombarda, sort of. And Fiend Fire. And Flagrante, I suppose. It's 2 heads are better than 1, which means that 3 heads would be better than 2. Simple mathematics. Are you a weeaboo, Charlie? Well, we certainly know Ryu has nothing to do with dragons. Yeah, see, even more spells that make fire. And who do we know who's Japanese? Well, I guess Tulip, but I was thinking of the white-robed wizard. I would hope the specialists are considering these questions. I don't care, ma'am. Didn't his best friend explode making that potion? Don't tell me we're gonna go back to Penny. It's so roundabout. Ma'am, it was all a lie. Shut up. But long is the Chinese word for a dragon, right? But that's a curse. And aren't curses resistant to healing magic and potions and such? Dillis, tell us what Rue means. Everything has something to do with dragons, eventually. So we're back around to dragons again. Do you know how much else begins with the letter R? Well, at least she's finally telling some people. Also, you can't trust Marula, so I hope you weren't doing that. Well, let's be honest here. I can blame you, actually, but then I'm also blaming Rowan, so it's not all just you guys. Perhaps a Japanese wizard? No, don't talk to Marula. Oh, good. This is fantastic. Another pointless conversation with Marula. I'd rather not, thank you. I was actually enjoying you not being around, even if this is still tedious. Emo? I suppose this was right around the time that emo started becoming big. I tried. Maybe I have some things I need to say to you. Really? How so? Well, you're wearing glasses. I'm pretty sure you're Indian, where I swear you weren't before. Oh, yeah. That's pretty obvious. Didn't I basically tell you that I'm on to you? that I saw you? Okay, exit conversation. I don't want to waste energy on her. It's funny. Never mind, you're the best, Marula. Let's do this. You may. Why should I trust you? You shouldn't. You drive a hard bargain. It makes sense. Why would I ever help you? Makes perfect sense, but I'm still not fully convinced. Oh, they didn't give me any friendship points for that. Who's that kid? Please, he's my dead best friend's older brother. Also, do you want to be a double agent? Just ask what specifically you're looking for there. Well, that was almost helpful. Oh, no. Oh. Back to St. Mungo's. I should just turn around and leave. At least you got the cup off your nose. Something we probably shouldn't talk about in front of Bilton Bilms. Well, never mind, okay. Yes, something that takes as few chapter parts and as little energy as possible. No. No. He's so irresponsible. What, like a laxative? Could whack you over the head with it. And And yet we only use the same one, possibly two pranks ever. I don't remember who, though, because the game didn't keep track of that, apparently. It was Tonks. So you'll need to destroy her trust in someone. So we need to destroy her trust in gifts. Yeah, you know, this is probably why. This sort of thing that you're doing here, you little piece of Just go to Dumbledore and say, hey, I think something that might help my brother's in the restricted section. And he'll say, do I want to know? And you'll say no. And he'll say, fair enough, in you go. You know he will. You know he will. So we need to go to take him from somebody who hates you? He'd just give me house points. I know who they're talking about. Yeah. If I had their job, you children would probably be dead. No, they wouldn't be. But they would have gotten a smack upside the head or two. You need a punch in the nose, though. Your recently freed nose. Who? Clever and cunning? No offense? But no. Let's get this over with. How dare you be responsible, child? So ask Dumbledore to let you in. I just need you to take the fall for me. It's simple. I don't trust them, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That describes the entirety of the story. You can either go all in like an idiot, or be like, this is a terrible idea, but I'm still doing it like an idiot. Same, sister. Alright then. I guess we're friends? We're roommates, right? I think? So I guess we're friends. So I guess I want to help you. You have a sister? All these other friends with all these other lives, and they keep giving us Corey and Marula and Ben. Glad that Autumn went to so much trouble in that one random time-limited side quest to get the two of them together, only for Rowan to come along and ruin it now. Okay. Thanks, Liz. They'll come for you afterwards. We'll spend energy on you. Takes a lot of energy to lie. She's suddenly very good at talking and lying. For a character who's supposed to be shy and awkward about talking and lying. With magic, it's probably easy. I ignore you. How dare you? Walk over here just to shush us. She said she'd be all in, and she is all in. Little did we expect he ate them himself. Yeah, I know I didn't like you, Bea. More generous than expected. Sorry, dude. Well, they'll be coming for you, Liz. Thanks, I appreciate it. This is just sad. They even went to the trouble of animating it. I'll visit you in detention. What? Bye. Hey, wait! What's this we? Wait, why do you want me to come in too? Because then you'll get caught too and get in trouble as well. Wow, no break? I was already in there. Yes. I have no idea. Should've just snuck in after dark. Used Alhamara. Which way led into the restricted section? Or not restricted section, the vault. You know, I did notice something. In this game, there's the vaults in a random hallway, in the restricted section, in the forest, and then in Hogwarts Legacy, there are repositories of the negative emotion magic in a random hallway, the restricted section, and the forest. So I wonder if... We're both the same height, Liz. Look, I'm even depressed because I'm so short. Now, if anyone would know, it would be Rowan. We better find something real darn useful. And not a stupid cliffhanger either, or else I'm gonna keep playing, but I'll grumble about it. Okay. It's not bad advice, necessarily, in most situations. But we are in the restricted section, with a limited amount of time, and a very low likelihood of getting back in here. We don't have the option of working on something else right now. Oh, actually, that's a good idea. Why did you start with that? You sure that's not just a book on the Fire Nation? That or it'll just explode into fire. There's a lot of things in here that probably shouldn't be in here. Like how to use wandless magic. Why is that restricted? Do not tell me we're gonna go talk to him next. Because that was the first thing I suggested, and I assumed it wasn't feasible. Oh wait, they don't know that Ryu is a Japanese word yet, do they? Oh my goodness! Oh, it is a name. Like curses? Which you put into vaults at Hogwarts for some reason? Now we just need to find the resurrection stone and bring him back so we can ask him about it. Oh my goodness. Professor Binns? Oh. Okay. Time to go see the Rowan replacement. To do what Rowan could have done. If only they hadn't thoughtlessly killed Rowan off. As we know, all toasters toast toast. Why are all these worth only 1 or 2 energy? That doesn't really help me. Today, students, we will be learning about Glocks. Oh, heck yeah! No, let them. This is survival of the fittest. Natural selection. Could throw it at your head. Is the bread popping out of the toaster? Is the toaster plugged in? Do you have a power source to plug the toaster into? I'd rather not, thank you. Can you fit a rubber duck in a toaster, Rowan? I don't feel like answering. Oh my goodness. Think about it. Toasters are actually pretty specialized, aren't they? There's not much. Ooh! Oh. No, we're just looking at a diagram of a rotary phone. Sir. You feed him toasters? You haven't even taken it apart and you're already lost. You didn't take the blender apart. You disassembled pieces that were meant to be disassembled during its use and cleaning. That's not what I was expecting he meant. They didn't even animate them putting it back together again. How many times am I going to have to cover for your... incorrigible absent-mindedness. Artifacts? So where'd you get these anyway? Did you steal them? No. How do they claim that Muggle technology doesn't work on Hogwarts grounds? And then they have radios that work, they have this thing that works, they have toasters that work. I think it's a cop-out. Rowling wasn't creative enough to think, well, what would Muggle technology actually find in connection with... That animation was pretty great, though. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. But what would Muggle technology do when it actually looked for Hogwarts? Like, would there be just this big blank in radar or sonar or whatever that would look super suspicious and then be investigated? No, it just doesn't work. Okay, cool. What do Muggles see if they're flying over Hogwarts in a plane or a helicopter or a drone? It's funny that they say burning because this could be wrong, but I've been told that the British much prefer their toast overdone. We ought to know all about this because of Kiara. It wasn't Kiara. It's not her. What? Nothing. I am not because I have any sort of close personal experience with it, just because I like to, research things. You look very serious, sir. Testing how? What kind of testing equipment do you have? That's it? You just smell it real good? Oh my gosh. You know what? I think I remember that animation. Wizards, no PPA, no PPE, no OSHA, no vents, no gloves. Seriously? What? Harry Potter Wiki hasn't failed me yet. You just have to be aware that it also contains entries from possibly non-canon stuff, like spells that only show up in certain old video games, or things that show up in possibly non-canon movies. Oh boy. I don't even remember if we even had a lesson on this. So pretty general symptoms. The treatment is probably emesis, fluids, and supportive care. Activated charcoal. It's the pretty general procedure. Supportive care basically means you give medicine to control symptoms as they arise. Guess I shouldn't have expected too much from just 1 star. Look at us go! You ever wake up in the morning after having slept not quite 6 hours and be unable to go back to sleep, so you just get up and start the day, then right around 11, you're like, I'm just gonna lay down and take a quick nap and make up a little bit for those lost sleep, and then wake up at 4. I might have some issues with my circadian rhythm. Character development. If you sort the ingredients now, I won't have to do it later. Gee, thanks, man. Yeah, see, he's just standing there watching while I do all the work. Supervising. I'm supervising. This has nothing to do with the Forbidden Forest specifically, Liz. I just want you to be aware of that fact. What did we get? Oh. Let's see, we had 113. And now we're down to 40. So that took, I'm sorry, my mental math is terrible, so I'm going to pause and figure that out. Like 73 energy for that, for 3 stars? Whoops, wrong thing. Dang. So I'll need about 33 more energy to finish this. Are you having trouble adjusting to lycanthropy because you're actually a dragonologist who is just among the Peruvian viper tooths? Yeah, I'm actually having trouble adjusting to being here so often. Jay just told her that when he feels down, he bakes a cake. That's helpful. Thanks, buddy. I mean, technically, if you're not awake, you can't attack people. So that's always an option. Perhaps not as ideal, but feasible. Jay? Was Jay just about to mention that he knows a werewolf? Does he know that Kiara is a werewolf? I assumed that only Autumn, and I guess by extension Rowan, knew. I know I can handle this. Whoa, look at that pass! My goodness, we haven't seen such a demonstration of coordination in years. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, what the fuck? Yep. Actually, I got one new one. That's one more than I was expecting to get. Why? Right, Uncle Cecil. Cecil? Cecile? Where? There you are. Oh, I just hit the very top one. Alright, and we have caught up. Yay. Yay. It really is. I really do. The search for you, it's still not complete. Fertilizer!